Hey guys, Warp24 here from MondayMorningMTG.com and MondayMTG on Twitter. So go ahead, follow us and subscribe to the blog, etc. so forth. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, why not, if you haven't already. As you can probably see here, I have two full boxes of Modern Masters, factory sealed, nice and shiny. I was thinking about opening one, keeping the other one for a future, but I think I might just open both, because, I mean, there could be some really awesome stuff in here, and, hey, I could possibly get a foil Tarmogoyf, or a foil Sword of Light and Shadow, or a foil Sword of Fire and Ice. Anyway, this video, I'm just going to open one box right now. The other one will be done in another video. Like, I'm going to film it right after this, but, as you can see, it has the official Wizard seal on here, which means it has not been opened or tampered with. So, let me see here. It's a letter opener. I don't know where my knife went. But then again, I moved. And didn't take any magic with me, so it was probably somewhere in a box with some magic stuff. Anyway, okay, in case you don't know, Modern Masters is a reprint of all the modern cards from, or all the really good modern cards, or whatever, most popular, whatever you want to call it, from 8th edition to Alara Reborn. So this went through, I can't even begin to remember, it's 15, 20 sets in all in here. And they picked the best stuff out of it. There are 229 cards in the entire set of Modern Masters. Now, as you can probably tell, this booster box is shaped a little weird. There are 24 packs in here. There are not 36 like normal. But there's a flip side here. There's no basic lands, but every booster pack has a foil in it. So, I mean, if you go with the whole 1 mythic per 8, you could have 2 or 3 mythics in here, not including foils. Well, that's a little odd. Let me see here. We have 8. Now, of course, 8, yep. Now, of course, one thing about the Modern Masters is it was designed for draft. So, essentially, being that there are 24 in here, if it's for an 8-person draft, 3 boosters each. Simple math there. Just a little organizing Modern Masters draft thing here. That's Dark Confident, the new art for it. Where to begin? I think I'm going to start with this. Unfortunately, I don't have top loaders with me, so if I pull anything incredibly awesome, it's not going to happen. And you can probably notice here we have the Dark Confident, we have the Vedalken Shackles, and Sword of Fire and Ice, all of which are new arts. And these are the 3 arts for booster packs. So, oh, it opens so nice and crisply. Unlike all those ones from Return to Ravnica, those just are horrible at opening. Oh. I don't know if that was supposed to happen, but we have a worm token. Isn't that just nifty? Alright, Frogmite. 4 for 2/2, it's got affinity for artifacts, which means the spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. Vedalken Dismisser. Blue and 5 for 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, put target creature on top of its owner's library. Hillcomber Giant. Double white and 2 for 3/3 with Mountain Walk. Traumatic Visions. Double blue and 3 for counter target spell. It's got basic land cycling, where you pay a blue and a colorless to discard this card and search your library for a basic land card. Sylvan Bounty. Green and 5, where target player gains 8 life, and it's got basic land cycling of green and 1. Again, you search for basic land. Siphon Life, double black and 1. Target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. And it's got Retrace, which means you may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a land card in addition to paying its other costs. Interesting. Spell Stutter Sprite. Blue and 1 for a fairy wizard creature that's 1/1. It's got flash, flying, and when it enters the battlefield, Counter target spell with converted mana cost X or less, where X is the number of fairies you control. So we got some tribal in this. Test of Faith, a white and 1, prevent the next 3 damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on that creature for each 1 damage per end this way. Echoing Courage, green and 1, target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature get +2/+2 until end of turn. Stink Drinker Daredevil, a red and 2, giant spells you cast costs 2 colors less to cast, and it's a 1/3. We're on to uncommons. Double blue and 2. Target player draws 4 cards and discards 3 cards. If you cast this spell during your main phase, instead the player draws 4 cards, then discards 2 cards. Interesting. Yeah. Anti-Snitch. Black and 2 for a 3/1. It can't block and it's got Prowl. Which is black and 1. You may cast this for its Prowl cost if you dealt combat damage to a player this turn with the Goblin or Rogue. Whenever a Goblin or Rogue you control deals combat damage to a player, if Anti-Snitch is in your graveyard, you may return Anti-Snitch to your hand. That was first uncommon. Nope, that was the second uncommon. Third uncommon, Executioner's Capsule. It's 1 black, it's an artifact. You can pay black and 1 and tap to sacrifice it, destroy target non-black creature. Rare mythic rare is a mythic rare Kiki-Jiki Mirror Breaker. First pack is a mythic rare. Wonderful. Triple red and 2 for 2/2 with haste. Put a token. That's a copy of target non-legendary creature you control on the battlefield. That token is haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Wonderful thing about this, I really like the art from the what from the vault was this from? I want to say Exiled? Legends. I think it was from the Legends one. They took the same art. Our foil is a Latchkey Fairy. 1 blue and 3 for a 3/1. It's got Flying and Prowl, which you look for Fairy or Rogue if you cast for 2 or blue. Or if you dealt combat damage with 1. Yeah, excuse me. And it enters the battlefield if its Prowl cost was paid. Yeah, if its Prowl cost was paid, you draw a card. Which means Prowl is pretty awesome in that case. Alright, I'm just going to separate these out. We have the uncommons, we have our commons, we have our tokens, we have our foils, and we have our rares and mythic rares. Wasn't that just beautiful? First pack. Now, I don't know if I'm going to go through everything. I know some people like me to go through everything. I'm not a big fan of going through everything. Alright, we have a Treefolk Shaman token. It's a 2/5. Actually, you know what? Here. I'll hold it here. You should be able to easily see Thundering Giant, Dampen Thought, Dispeller's Capsule, Logic Knot. Oh, and if you have any questions about any of these, put it in the comments and ask. I'll try and answer as soon as possible. Typically look at them once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks, I don't know. Modular, Arcbound Worker, it's 1 for 0/0. Kodama's Reach, green and 2. Fairy Mechanist, blue and 3. War and Weirding, black and 1. Otherworldly Journey, white and 1. Mog War Marshal, red and 1. Take Possession, double blue and 5. And this is our first uncommon of the pack. Krosan Grip, green and 2, another uncommon. Third uncommon, Riftwing Cloudskate, double blue and 3, rare mythic rare. Is a rare Countryside Crusher, double red and 1. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it into your graveyard and repeat this process. Whenever a land card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, put a +1/+1 counter on Countryside Crusher. And our foil is Thallid Germinator. Green and 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a spore counter on Thallid Germinator. Remove 3 spore counters from it. Put a 1/1 green Saproling creature token on the battlefield. You can sacrifice a Saproling. Target creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Alright, so we now have our rare pile, separating rares from mythic rares. uncommons, foils still. Of course, one thing that would make my day with either of these two boxes is if I just magically pull the foil Tarmogoyf, because I believe they're still valued at about 500. Even if it's in Modern Masters. We got a Goblin Rogue token. Cool. Alright. Skyreach Mantra for 5. Dream Spoiler Witches, black and 3. Reach Through the Mists, it's 1 blue. Imperiosaur, double green and 2. Sentinel Wood Readers, green and 2. Torrent of Stone, red and 3. Perilous Research, blue and 1. Ether Spellbomb, 1. Pepper Smoke, 1 black. Dirkwood Baloth, double green and 4. Uncommons now. Eternal Witness is double green and 1. Thundercloud Shaman, double red and 3. Electrolyze, blue, red, and 1. Rare, mythic, rare. Rude Awakening, rare. And our foil is Imperiosaur, which I believe we just got one in the pack. Which, you just spend only mana produced by basic lands to cast it. It's a 5/5 for 4 mana, that's not too bad. Rude Awakening. 1 green and 4, choose 1, untap all lands you control, or until end of turn, lands you control become 2/2 creatures that are still lands. You got Entwine for green and 2, choose both of you, pay the Entwine cost. Oh, why wouldn't you pay the Entwine cost if you can choose both? I don't know. Maybe I'd have to see more Entwine cards to actually understand that. Since this was meant for drafting, I probably should have said what I would have chosen to draft from each pack, but yeah. I don't feel like it right now. Okay. What the... Ah, you gotta be kidding me. They don't have tokens and everything. That would have been nice. Warren Pilfers, black and 4. Avian Changeling, white and 2. Skyreach Mantra for 5. Thala Germinator for green and 2. Rift Bolt, red and 2. Blight Speaker, black and 1. Ivory Giant, double white and 5. Dirkwood Baloth, double green and 4. Street Wraith, double black and 3. White and 3, Pallid Mycoderm. Alright, we're now at Uncommons. Uncommons are Mind Funeral for blue, black, and 1. Stir the Pride for white and 4. Incremental Growth for double green and 3, rare, mythic, rare. It's a rare Una, Queen of the Fae, which I believe was also in the Legends. And we have a foil Plumavale, which has hybrid white-blue 3 times. It's got Flash, Defender, Flying, and it's 4/4. That's pretty nice. I like that one. That art's actually... The art and the foil of that is, like, really cool. Una, Queen of the Fae. Hybrid blue-black 3 times, and she's got... and plus 3. And it's 5/5 flying, X, and then a hybrid blue and black. Choose a color, target opponent exiles top X cards of his or her library for each card of the chosen color. Exiled this way, put a 1/1 blue and black fairy rogue creature token with flying on the battlefield. That's a rare there. What did I... Oh. Oops, didn't pick up all the commons. Alright, next pack. Alright, we got a 1/1 Saproling token. Thieving Sprite, black and 2. Veteran Armorer, white and 1. Oops, sorry. Warspike Changeling, red and 3. Errant Ephemeron, blue and 6. Traumatic Visions, double blue and 3. Grape Shot, red and 1. Hanakami, 1 green. Street Wraith, double black and 3. Mirror Enforcer, 7. Fury Charm, red and 1. Rift Sweeper, green and 1. Desperate Ritual. Oh, we've been on the uncommons for a little while. Okay, that was uncommon. Desperate Ritual, red and 1, uncommon. Trigon Predator, blue, green and 1, rare, mythic rare. Is a rare Academy Ruins. You can tap to add a colorless to your mana pool, or pay a colorless and a blue to tap and put target artifact creature from your graveyard on top of your library. Foil is Bound in Silence, white and 2, enchanted creature, it can't attack or block. Okay. Already I'm pretty happy with what I have gotten so far. I mean, I already have a Kiki-Jiki, Academy Ruins, Una, Queen of the Fae, so I have like 2 legends, a sorcery, another creature, land, legendary land. And of course, I got a Kiki-Jiki. If I get a foil mythic rare, I'm going to be happy. Actually, I never said what I want out of this. I would like the swords, the 2 swords, and, I mean, everyone wants Tarmogoyf, but I think most of all I like the 2 swords, and if I could, in Elspeth, if you wouldn't mind. Wonderful box. Stinkweed Imp, black and 2. Aether Snipe, blue and 5. Face Vaulter, 1 black. Terramorphic Expanse, not bad. Oh, I don't think I gave you enough time to like pause and read. Alright, Terramorphic Expanse. Gleam of Resistance, white and 4. Death Denied, double black and X. Spell Stutter Sprite, blue and 1. Blind Spot Giant, red and 2. Sylvan Bounty, green and 5. Moth Dust Changeling, 1 blue. Now we're at our uncommons, which we have Manamorphose, colorless, and then a hybrid hybrid red-green. Death Rattle, black and 5. Worm Harvest, which creates that worm token from a while ago. Rare mythic rare is a rare Pact of Negation, and pretty much it's 0, and you counter target spell, but at the beginning of your next upkeep you pay 3 and double blue. If you don't, you lose the game. And we have a foil Life of the Loam, or Life from the Loam. Green and 1, return up to 3 target land cards from your graveyard to your hand, and you dredge 3. Which means if you withdraw a card instead, you may put exactly 3 cards from the top of your library into your graveyard. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand, otherwise draw a card. So we already have a foil rare, which, that's pretty nice. I have a Life from the Loam already. In case you don't remember, it's in the Izzet vs. Golgari dual deck in the Golgari deck. It's reprinted in that, and now it's in foil. I mean, hey, why not? Okay, I think I screwed this up somehow in opening. I like these boosters in case you couldn't tell, so I'm trying to open them as carefully as possible. That works. Anyway, we have a 2/4 Black Spider token. Penumbra Spider. Oh, this creates the Black Spider. That's neat. Double green and 2. Let's see here. Kithkin Greatheart, white and 1. Citadel Woodreaders, green and 2. Hillcomber Giant, double white and 2. Fairy Mechanist, blue and 3. Gleam of Resistance, white and 4. Drag Down, black and 2. Pestermite, blue and 2. Search for Tomorrow, green and 2. Stink Drinker Daredevil, red and 2. And then we're going to our uncommons, which, in case you didn't notice this, well, actually you probably did notice it before if you're watching the whole video. Got the foil version of this. Plumavale, Shrapnel Blast, red and 1. Esperzoa, blue and 2. Rare, mythic rare is a rare. Meloku, the Clouded Mirror. It's blue and 4. And it's got flying. You pay a colorless to return a land you control to its owner's hand. You put a 1/1 blue illusion creature token on the battlefield. Interesting. And it's 2 and 4. Here's a rare pile. We have foil Pallid Mysoderm, white and 3. At the beginning of your upkeep, you put a spore counter on it, remove 3 spore counters, and you put a 1/1 green sapperling creature token on the battlefield. Sacrifice the sapperling. Each creature you control that's fungus or sapperling gets a +1/+1. And it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And it's 2/4. I thought I already maybe got one of those, but you know, it's nice to be able to like open a booster pack and know you're getting a foil card. Of course, it'd be better if foil was mythic. But that hasn't happened yet. We have a foil rare though, and that's good. Foil basic lands would be awesome and welcome and whatnot, but yeah, that's probably not going to happen in this. Because you know there are no basic lands in this. But here's hoping I pull an M14 card or a Theros card or something from this, but they probably didn't manage not to do that. Empty the Warrens, red and 3. Thieving Sprite, black and 2. Greater Moss Dog, green and 3. Latchkey Fairy, blue and 3. Wrathy Trapper, hang on, there we go. Wrathy Trapper, black and 1. I want to balance it without like revealing everything behind it. Traumatic Visions, double blue and 3. Ether Spellbomb for 1. Saltfield Recluse, white and 2. Peer Through Depths, blue and 1. Raven's Crime, black. Now we're on uncommons. Relic of Progenitus, which I think this is from Conflux. Tribal Flames. Feud Killer's Verdict. Rare mythic rare is a rare Molten Disaster. It's got double red and X, and it's got a kicker of 1 red. If it was kicked, it has split second and deals X damage to each creature without flying and each player. And then we have a foil Pepper Smoke. 1 black and target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. If you control fairy, draw a card. Alright, moving on to second column. Here's hoping there's a mythic in each column, but we'll see. Alright, Kithkin Soldier. Token. Amaru Scout, white and 1. Latchkey Fairy, blue and 3. Hammerheim Deadeye, red and 3. Nantuko Shaman, green and 2. Festering Goblin, black. Hanakami, green. Bone Splitter for 1. It's like a Darksteel Axe, except it can be destroyed. It's nice. Glacial Ray, red and 1. Peer Through Depths, blue and 1. Sanctum Gargoyle, white and 3. We're at the uncommons now. Paradise Mantle for 0. Vivid Grove, yay. I kind of wanted some of these. Riftwing Cloudskate, double blue and 3, rare mythic rare. It's a rare Grand Arbiter Augustin the 4th. It's white, blue, and 2. And 2/3, it's a legendary creature, Human Advisor. White spells you cast cost 1 colorless less to cast. Blue spells you cast costs 1 colorless less to cast. Spells your opponents cast cost 1 more to cast. And we have foil Grinning Ingus, which is red and 2 for 2/2. Pay a red, return it to its owner's hand. Add 2 and a red to your mana pool. Activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see here. Moving on. Come on, swords. Come on. Come on, pack. You can do better than that. Opening-wise. Oh well. That's okay. Arcbound Wanderer for 6. Empty the Warrens, red and 3. Penumbra Spider, double green and 2. Aether Snipe, blue and 5. Riftbolt, blue and Riftbolt, red and 2. Ivory Giant, double white and 5. Terramorphic Expanse. It's Evolving Wilds, essentially. Double green and 3. Sporoloth Ancient. White and 2 for a Saltfield Recluse. Rune Stalactite for 1. Sand Sour, starting with our uncommons here. White and 3. Vivid Creek, nice. Thundercloud Shaman, double red and 3. Rare mythic rare is a rare skeletal vampire, which is double black and 4 for 3/3. It's got flying when it enters the battlefield. Put 2 1/1 black bat creature tokens with flying on the battlefield. You can pay double black and 3 to sacrifice a bat. Put 2 1/1 black bat creature tokens with flying on the battlefield. Interesting. And you can also sacrifice a bat and regenerate skeletal vampire. And then our rare is a... oh, I didn't even look at the token. Our rare is... our foil is Divinity of Pride. 5 times the white-black hybrid. I don't even know what to say. It's quintuple, I think. Yeah, it's quintuple white and black hybrid. It's a 4/4. It's got flying and lifelink, and it gets +4/+4 as long as you have 25 or more life. Hey, that's not bad for Commander. As long as it's not banned. I can't remember. We have an illusion token, which I don't know how I missed that, but... whew. Gotta keep going, just keep swimming. Alright. We have another worm token. Wonderful. Aether Snipe, blue and 5. Lava Spike, 1 red. Amaranth Scout, white and 1. Thala Germinator, green and 2. Wrathy Trapper, black and 1. Torrent of Stone, red and 3. Pyrite Spellbomb, just 1. Right next to an Ether Spellbomb, which is 1. Came from original Mirrodin, in case you didn't know. Walker of the Grove, double green and 6. Crush Underfoot, red and 1. Uncommons, Mind Funeral, black, blue, and 1. Vivid Crag. Hey, I'm doing great for these lands so far. Stir the Pride, white and 4. Rare mythic rare is a rare Bridge from Below. Triple black, it's an enchantment. Whenever non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, if Bridge from Below is in your graveyard, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on the battlefield. When a creature is put into an opponent's graveyard from the battlefield, if Bridge from Below is in your graveyard, exile Bridge from Below. Interesting. And our foil is Stink Drinker Daredevil. Red and 2, giant spells you cast cost 2 less to cast, and it's a 1/3. I think the next box will just be the rares. If you want to see all the cards, they're currently up on MondayMorningMTG.com. Oh, Goblin token. They're currently up on MondayMorningMTG.com. I don't know when I'm going to take them down. It's just the spoiler list if you want to look at what all cards they have. Or you can just search on gather.wizards.com under advanced search. You just go to expansion and modern masters and search, and it gives you every card in alphabetical order. You can narrow it down by color too if you really want. Giant Dust Wasp, double green and 3. Thundering Giant, double red and 3. I don't have a good hold on this. There we go. Reach Through Mists, blue. Blinding Beam, it's white and 2. Terramorphic Expanse, Drag Down, black and 2. Pestermite, blue and 2. Search for Tomorrow, green and 2. Stink Drinker Daredevil, red and 2. Absorb V, or Absorb Viz, I don't know. Black and 6. Uncommons, Marsh Flitter, which is a black and 3. Tribal Flames, red and 1. Epocrisite, 2. Rare Mythic Rare is a rare engineered explosives. And for X, it's got Sunburst. This enters battlefield with a charge counter on it for each color mana spent to cast it. It's got X there. You can pay 2 to sacrifice it. Destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on engineered explosives. And our foil is Deep Cavern Imp. It's black and 2. It's got Flying, Haste, and Echo, which is discard a card. Which means at the beginning of your upkeep, if this came under your control since the beginning of your last upkeep, sacrifice it unless you pay its Echo cost. So, yeah. Hang on. At the beginning of your upkeep, if this came under your control since the beginning of your last upkeep... Oh, you just have to discard a card at the beginning of your at the beginning of your upkeep after you cast them. That's really not that good, but yeah, we'll see. Oh, another one of these. That's a shame. Thrown in Elspeth emblem there. Latchkey Fairy, Hammerheim Deadeye, Nantuko Shaman, Face Vaulter, Ivory Giant, Search for Tomorrow, Otherworldly Journey, Absorb V, Moth Dust Changeling, Blind Spot Giant. And I'm speeding up a little bit because I have a bit of a headache, and I don't really want to finish this box as fast as possible, but the sooner I finish, the sooner I can get an ibuprofen, I think. Red and 1 for Sudden Shock. Grinning Ignis, red and 2. Narcomoeba, blue and 1. Rare Mythic Rare is a rare. Verdaloth the Ancient, double green and 4. It's got a kicker of X sapperling creatures and other tree folk creatures get +1/+1. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, put X/1/1 green sapling creature tokens on the battlefield. It's a 4/7. Foil is Arcbound Worker. So far, just one mythic from this box. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, we have a Giant Warrior token. Arcbound Wanderer for 6. Court Homunculus. Brute Force. Imperiosaur. Thalid Shell Dweller. Grape Shot. Bone Splitter. Echoing Truth. Sporoloth Ancient. Perilous Research. Uncommons. Got Vivid Marsh. Meadow Boon. Path to Exile. Rare Mythic Rare is a rare Edikar Valkyrie from Cold Snap, I believe. Double white and 4 for 4/5. It's got Flying Vigilance, and target creature other than it. And when target creature, or if you tap whenever, or tap, and when target creature other than Edikar Valkyrie dies this turn, return that card to the battlefield under your control. It's got 4/5. Our foil is Warren Pilferers. It's black and 4 for 3/3. When it enters battlefield, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If that card is a goblin card, Warren Pilferers gains haste at the end of turn. That's a lot of foils there already. Kithkin Soldier, which I believe is from Lorwyn, come to think of it. Amaru Seekers, Lava Spike, Stinkweed Imp, Vedalken Dismisser, Logic Knot, Fiery Fall, excuse me, Pepper Smoke, Sanctum Gargoyle, Bone Splitter, Crush Underfoot, uncommons at Vivid Creek, Path to Exile, Reach of Branches. Rare Mythic Rare is a rare figure of Destiny. You got a foil one from the Premium Deck Series Fire and Lightning, I believe. It's first of all hybrid red and blue. I saw the foil blue card behind it. It's hybrid red and white. See, I got a headache. This is bad. It's 1/1. You can pay a white or red and it becomes a 2/2 Kithkin Spirit. After that, if you pay another red or white 3 times, it becomes a 4/4 Kithkin Spirit Warrior. After that, as long as it's a Spirit Warrior, you can pay white or red 6 times, and it becomes an 8/8 Kithkin Spirit Warrior Avatar with flying and first strike. Interesting. And take possession, double blue and 5. For a split second, it's Enchantment Aura. Something wrong with some of these foil cards. They're like creased. Not creased, but it looks like they've been cut. I don't know. Maybe that's a whole thing about, I don't know. Enchant permanent, you control enchanted permanent. A lot of these cards look that way. Not necessarily the foil ones, but like, I don't know, some cards. And it's not me when I'm opening them, because it's only like one card. Only like a couple of cards in each pack. It's not like something that can happen when you open it, because it's not like bent or anything. Saproling Token. Lava Spike. Amber Scout. Thalit Germinator. Thundering Giant. Hanakami. Rift Bolt. Fury Charm. Peer Through Depths. Ether Spellbomb. Walker of the Grove. Eternal Witness. Mad Ante. Oh, Eternal Witness are the uncommons. Mad Auntie, whatever. Trump the Domains. Rare Mythic Rare is Rare Engineered Explosives, second one. Dirkwood Baloth foil, double green and 4. It's 5/5 and suspend 5 and a green. And rather than cast this card from your hand, you may pay 1 green and exile it with 5 time counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter. When the last is removed, cast it without paying its mana cost. It is haste. Alright, only 1 Mythic Rare in this box so far. Hopefully there are more. So much for wanting to keep these intact. Which, I might want to do sleeves at some point. Or do a collage, or like redo a floor, or I don't know. Deep Cavern Imp, Court Homunculus, Erratic Mutation, Wrathy Trapper, Arcbound Stinger, Pestermite, Moldervine Cloak, Death Denied, Mogwar Marshal, Sen's Enlistment, uncommons, Thirst for Knowledge, Flicker Wisp, Executioner's Capsule. Rare Mythic Rare is a rare Dragon Storm. It's red and 8. Search your library for a dragon permanent card and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. And it's got Storm, which means whenever you cast a spell, copy it for each spell you cast before it this turn. And foil is Errant Ephemeron. Blue and... oh. Sapling Token. Missed that. Oops. Errant Ephemeron. Blue and 6. It's got flying and 4/4. Suspend for blue and 1. So, you pay blue and 1, suspend for 4 turns. Next pack. And I'm definitely gonna have time to get the ibuprofen because we're already almost at 40 minutes here. So, Kithkin Greatheart, Brute Force, Errant Ephemeron, Greater Moss Dog, Fiery Fall, Thalid Shell Dweller, Street Wraith, Crush Underfoot, Pallid Mysoderm, whatever, Dirkwood Baloth, Uncommons. Lightning Helix. Narcomoeba. Pardic Dragon. Rare Mythic Rare is a rare Arcbound Ravager. Oh, for the love of Goblin token. Completely forgot to look at the token again. Arcbound Ravager. Sacrifice an artifact to put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's got modular 1, which means it enters battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. And it's 2 mana. And we have a Warspike Changeling, red and 3 for 3/3, and it gains first strike until end of turn when you pay 1 red. And it's Changeling, so this card is every creature type at all times, which means it fits with Slivers. M14, hint, hint, hint. Changelings. Changelings are nice with Slivers because they're Slivers. Oh, that hurts. That one there. Okay, another one of those. Sheesh. Kind of hoping for tokens and everything. Fairy Macabre, Frogmite, Blinding Beam, Pyrite Spellbomb, Ethereum Sculptor, Kodama's Reach, Rift Elemental, Search for Tomorrow, Otherworldly Journey, Absorb V, Shrapnel Blast, Shrapnel Blast is uncommon. Take Possession, Dakmor Salvage. Rare Mythic Rare is a rare Glimmer Void. Oh, this is nice. At the beginning of the end step, if you control no artifacts, sacrifice it. But you can add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. And our foil is Skyreach Mantra, which is 5. Glimmer Void was another thing I wanted out of this. I mean, there are a few other things, but mostly the swords. 1 Glimmer Void. Kitchen Finks would be nice. Foil one, of course. 5 mana for the Skyreach Mantra. It's got Sunburst, which enters battlefield with a +1/+1 counter for each color of mana spent to cast it, and it's got Flying. Sunburst is interesting. Alright. We have this pack plus 4 more left. So let's see if we can get these done. Nope. One of those. Just another one of those. Got 5 of them now. Warren Pilferers. Warspike Changeling. Mantuko Shaman. Avian Changeling. Grapeshot. Face Vaulter. Raven's Crime. Mirror Enforcer. Sporloth Agent. Glacial Ray. Uncommons. Tide Hollow Sculler. Masked Admirers. Epocrisite. Rare Mythic Rare is a rare Tooth and Nail. Oh, yeah. Double green and 5. You can choose one, search your library for up to 2 creature cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. Or put up to 2 creature cards from your hand on the battlefield with entwine cost of 2. Choose both if you pay the entwine cost. Yep. I'm assuming you would want to do the entwine cost because it's cheaper. Dispeller's Capsule. Oh, you pay 2 more to get the entwine. Ah, that makes sense. 1 white for Dispeller's Capsule. And you can just pay a white and 2, tap, sacrifice it, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Interesting. You could probably break the game by choosing to destroy that artifact after you sacrificed it. Well, sacrifice thing happens first. Just thinking. Kithkin Soldier. Just thinking. Don't mind me. Dream Spoiler Witches. Dampened Thought. Thalid. Petals of Insight. Siphon Life. Test of Faith. Ethereum Sculptor. Moldervine Cloak. Arcbound Worker. Rift Elemental. Rift Elemental. Uncommons. Masked Admirers. Anti-Snitch. Vivid Meadow. Rare Mythic Rare is a Mythic Rare Vedalken Shackles. It's 3 mana. You may choose not to untap Vedalken Shackles during your untap step. You can pay 2 colorless and tap it. Gain control of target creature with power less than or equal to number of islands you control for as long as Vedalken Shackles remains tapped. Not bad. And then we have a foil Mind Funeral. Yeah, see, the foil ones have that little You can't see it on the camera. I can't see it on the camera, but it's there. There's like this little cut or something right along there. I don't know. It seems to be on all my foils. Black, blue, and 1 for Mind Funeral. Target opponent reveals cards from the top of his or her library until 4 land cards are revealed. That player puts all cards revealed this way into his or her graveyard. Just a few more packs. Just a few more packs. I don't have much more time left for the video because I'm going to run out of space. It's going to wind up being like an hour. That's why the next one's going to be like rares and uncommons and mythic rares and such. Goblin Rogue. Welcome back to the video. Like I said, I was going to run out of space, and, well, I did. Took about like half an hour to get everything back together. Got my ibuprofen, much needed one, and I don't know, I entertained myself with a Walmart bag filled with packing peanuts that the boxes came in, so I must be like demented or something for like being amused by this for like half an hour. Anyway, I just opened this pack. Goblin Rogue was on the back. Putting that in the tokens. Now, here we go. Oh, let me refocus this. There we go. Giant Dust Wasp. Deep Cavern Imp. Dispeller's Capsule. Blight Speaker. Ruined Stalactite. Echoing Courage. Bound in Silence. Warren Weirding. Arcbound Stinger. Sting Scourger. Meadow Boon. Now, one thing, I did not look at anything in this card pack, whatever. We have Meadow Boon, Manamorphose, Tar Pitcher. Rare mythic rare is a rare Tomestalker. And our foil is a Dragdown. Tomestalker is double black and 6. For flying, it's 5/5 and it's got Delve. You may exile any number of cards from your graveyard as you cast the spell. It costs 1 mana less to cast for each card exiled this way. And it's 5/5. That's not bad. Dragdown. Black and 2. It's got Domain. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn for each basic land type among lands you control. Domain was a Conflux keyword, if I remember correctly. Alright, second to last booster in this pack. Then we're going to go to the next booster box. One thing is, I will not be going through commons in that one because, like, I don't know. This video is already like 25. No, it's already like 50 minutes almost. Probably going to be like 60 by the time I'm done. Thieving Sprite, Veteran Armorer, Warspike Changeling, Dispeller's Capsule, Petals of Insight, Moth Dust Changeling, Blind Spot Giant, Ruined Stalactite, Echoing Courage, Bound in Silence, Uncommons, Murderous Red Cap, Tarashi's Grasp, I don't know. Rare mythic rare is a rare Kataki's War Wage. Legendary creature Spirits 2/1, white and 1. All artifacts have at the beginning of your upkeep sacrifice this artifact unless you pay 1 colorless. Foil is a Rift Sweeper, green and 1. It enters the battlefield. Choose target face-up exiled card. Its owner shuffles it into his or her library. And we have a Fairy Rogue token. Last pack. And I was just about to end the video because I thought I had already done the packs. So much for paying attention. Stuff. No, I'm not paying attention, obviously. If I almost like wrap up the video before the last pack is opened. Amber Seekers, Arcbound Wanderer, Empty the Warrens, Blithe Speaker, Erratic Mutation, Bound in Silence, Arcbound Stinger, Pestermite, Moldervine Cloak, Death Denied, Uncommons, Murderous Red Cap again, Etched Oracle, not bad, Krosan Grip. Rare mythic rare is a rare Greater Gargadon, and we have a foil Ether Spellbomb. Oh, the Greater Gargadon. It's 9 in red, or you can suspend for 10 in 1 red. Sacrifice an artifact, creature, or land. Remove a time counter from Great Gargadon Activates ability only if it is suspended. It's 9/7. That is not bad. Okay. Oh wait, that goes in the rare pile. We have Foil Ether Spellbomb, which is just 1. You can pay a blue to sacrifice it and return target creature to its owner's hand, or you can pay 1, sacrifice, and draw a card. Maybe you can do both, I'm not sure. And we have a 1/1 bat. So that was that entire box of Modern Masters, and it's a pretty cool box. I must say, they have it like shaped in like a weird way and whatnot, and it's got this thing in here and whatnot. I kind of like having this like thick cardboard, not really separator, but it's nice having it in here, sort of. Let me just like, I think I messed something up with this, but yeah, there you have it. This was the first Modern Masters box. We have one more to go.